we've gone to these lengths, and we've put the negotiating texts and made them more accessible, I believe, than they were, as I'm trying to look at this reasonably without the benefit of hindsight, as I recall it being. And that said, we're constantly looking for ways to improve. It's not a perfect system, and we seek to engage for the benefit of our own knowledge and to make sure that there's as broad an understanding as possible of what these issues are in the negotiations.
I've got 2 or 3 questions in my pile here that return us to that largest market in Asia, China. And maybe you can go at that a slightly different way. Someone or 2, 3 people have asked here in different ways, how might we be able to encourage the Chinese to somehow come into TPP, if not in this particular stage of it, perhaps in the future? Recognizing that it is such a vast market and that they, as a country, have tremendous economic development challenges as well that are very much tied to their integration into the international economy. And that as they develop a middle class and a consumer class that is continues to be an enormously attractive market for a country like ours that wishes to export, what might have to happen in the dialogue with the Chinese that would make it possible for them to be part of TPP in the future?
So let me start by saying, without respect particularly to China, because a number of countries in the region have expressed an interest potentially in joining the TPP down the road, there are basically 3 factors that have been identified as elements that we will look at as once we have concluded with the 11, which is our immediate focus at this time, we would look at others. The first is the ability to meet the high standards in the TPP. The second is a track record of living up to trade agreement commitments and other trade agreements that a country may have participated in, like the WTO. And the third, of course, is that there would be a decision among the TPP partners at that point in time. So it would be a collective decision by all of them that a particular country was ready at that time to commence negotiations to join. And that's true regardless of what country it might be.
Right. Japan was a late entrant into the process. How has that been in terms of getting, that economy and those negotiators representing the government in Tokyo to open their minds as well as